Welcome back, guys, to another trophy list review from one of you wonderful subscribers. Today we have got Asfer X on the channel. Asfer X is from the good old USA, and they say they are a casual trophy hunter. Love, I think it's Ruby it's pronounced, and Resident Evil. They are at level 504 with over 10,000 trophies, 10,158, a whopping 163 platinums, 809 golds, 2,239 silvers, 6,947 bronze trophies. 420 games played, 124 completed games, 50.54% completion percentage. Nice. Earning a very healthy 2.68 trophies per day. And they are ranking 38,242 in the world. And they're ranking in the top 10,000 in the USA, which is very impressive. 8,818. Out of the 163 platinums, 28 are ultra rares, and me and Asfa share 23 platinums, which is very nice. So we've got a really good mix of games in this trophy list. 5 from the From Software series, 6 Crash Bandicoot platinums, and this one's very impressive and ticks my box. From Resident Evil, there are 16 total platinums. A lot of those are playing the same game on PS5, PS4. So in terms of actual games, 11 different Resident Evil games, which is just crazy. But before we jump into this trophy list review, I want to show you something, which is a new channel that I have launched alongside Score from the Platinum Vault channel. So, guys, this is going to be our monthly podcast. We launched this past Sunday. We launched with 3 episodes ready for you guys to watch. Episode 1 is all about difficult platinums, how to earn difficult platinums. Episode 2 is how easy is too easy. And episode 3 is 100% completion and DLC. Is it worth it? So, every month, myself and Score are going to bring you a brand new episode. We're going to bring you a bit of gaming news. We're going to talk about the games that we're platinuming. And most of all, we're going to do a deep dive into a topic revolving around trophy hunting. We're also going to be doing Q&As at the end of episodes once we've got enough questions from people. So I'd really appreciate it if you could jump over to this channel and have a look. Watch one of the episodes, and if it's your thing, hit the like button and subscribe, put the notification on so you're notified when the new episode comes out. But yeah, this is going to be a regular thing going forward, and we're very excited to bring it to you guys. Back to the trophy list review. So, this account begins in 2015 on the good old PS3, Legend of Korra. Nice. Quite a rare game to begin with. And then we've got 2 Telltale games in 2017. Tales from the Borderlands, Game of Thrones. So I presume you really loved this game and kind of got the platinum organically, and then years later came back to the old trophy hunting grind with these Telltale games, and then an ultra rare Call of Duty World War II. Nice. On the PS4. Done very quick as well. Nice. Yeah, this is on my list of eventual CODs to pick up whenever I go to a secondhand gaming store. I do want to get this one. Then we got this War of Mine, the little ones, PS4. And we got Until Dawn, the original one. Nice. Done over a course of a year. Take your time with that. Absolute banger in Crash Bandicoot. Nice. This will be the first of many on this list. Then we got Marvel Spider-Man and Days Gone. 2, I think, just platinum classics right here. Marvel Spider-Man and Days Gone on the PS4, just platinum staples. Should be on everyone's trophy list, ideally. The remastered one just came out as well, so if you haven't played it, you might as well get the PS5 remaster. Overcooked 2, I still got to get back to this. I really got to knuckle down and get this platinum. I think I've got like 6-7 trophies out of it, but yeah, it's a good game. A platinum we don't see often. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, which is very impressive. Yeah, I've always heard great things about these games, and they look good when I see them online. Very popular with the whole tournaments and everything. I like this. Chipped away at it. Grindy platinum, very nice. And then in 2020, when it came out, we've got The Last of Us Part 2. Nice. Same like me, 95%. I'm working on the last two trophies for 100%. I want the Grounded and Permadeath. The Grounded is tough. And then we got some very difficult Crash Bandicoot games here. Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back, and Crash Bandicoot Warped. Very well done. Always respect people who've got Crash Bandicoot Platinums on their list. Sims 4, nice, chipped away at that one. And then Crash Team Racing, Nitro Fueled. This looks like a very fun game. We got Horizon Zero Dawn, another PlayStation Platinum staple. I quite enjoy this one. I look forward to playing the sequel as well. I might even get the remaster of this actually. If it comes down really cheap one day, or maybe if I get a second-hand copy, I might pick up the remaster, to be honest. Human Fall Flat. This is quite a difficult game. 106 trophies as well. Damn, it's a lot of trophies. Minecraft Dungeons. And then another ultra rare, another very hard platinum. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Yeah, this is a serious platinum. Done, I'd say quickly. I mean, I imagine this takes a lot of practice and grinding and, yeah, practice basically. So, in my opinion, that's done pretty quick. On to Control on the PS4. Yeah, good game. I see it very often on people's trophy list reviews. Maybe one day I'll go back to it. And then August 2021 is when Asper got their PS5 and they banged out the Astro's Playroom Platinum. Nice. And then got Crash Bandicoot 4. I presume this is an auto pop. Although, unless you did it in 2 days. I don't know. I'd love to know in the comments. If you did it in 2 days, hats off to you. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. This game is basically the PS5 promo game. Like when they were like announcing the Pro last year, they just like pull this game back out and they're like, look how good it looks on the PS5 Pro. This is like their kind of little demo game. I've noticed. And then we've got our first From Software Platinum on the PS4, a much loved classic, Bloodborne, done in a week and 4 days. Nice. It took me 2 hours, I think 2 hours to finally learn how to equip my weapon in this game. That's all I'll say. Yeah, it took me 2 hours to do that. And back to the PS5, we've got another classic, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. Then we got Conan Exiles on the PS4. Nice. And then we got a very juicy platinum. Cuphead. Done in 5 months and a week. Absolute astonishing. It's not as rare as you think it would be, but I don't know if that's because I think can you do it in co-op, I think? So I don't know if that's people kind of helping each other and tackling it together, but yeah. Yeah, this is an insane platinum, so well done on this. After that, we got Man Eater on the PS5. Then Overcooked All You Can Eat. I think that's the first one before number 2. And then Spider-Man Remastered on the PS5. Nice. We got Slime Rancher on the PS4. Another juicy one, which is Hollow Knight. Chipped away at this. 2 years, 3 weeks. Very nice to see. I like that. A lot of these platinums are quite long, and I like that. It's good. It's good to see someone coming back to games or chipping away at them. Dark Souls Remastered, 1 week, 1 day. Nice. Yeah, nice. These other games you take your time, but then the Souls game just done 1 week. I love it. It's cool. Ark Survival Evolved. Is this the game that just came out on PS Plus this month? I might be wrong, but yeah, chipped away in 4.5 years. Very nice. Another ultra rare. Mayonnaise, double dosing of mayonnaise. Hotline Miami, nice, done very quick. quite a tricky game. Enter the Gungeon on the PS4. And then, The Forest, one that, don't see this often enough. Another ultra rare, difficult game. Quite time consuming as well, but I like this. Yeah, chipped away at over some years. Nice. Spyro the Dragon, a classic. Invisible Ink, look at this, 0.44%. Done in 5 years, 4 months. Kena Bridge of Spirits. This was on my huge to-do list or to look at list, but then I think it got taken off PS Plus Extra, so don't really have access to it anymore. But this looked like a very cool game, and apparently deceptively hard. You have to do a playthrough on the hardest difficulty, which is a lot harder than you would think if you look at the game's style. But it's a cool looking game. Tribes of Midgard on the PS5, nice. And then No Man's Sky on the PS5. 4 months, 2 weeks. This is definitely on my to-do list. I picked it up recently, physical. I've always heard great things about this game. I remember the hype around it when it came out. And I like that they've kind of evolved it and kept it going. So I really look forward to this one. And then we finish off the Dark Souls trilogy over a 4-month period. Very nice. Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, and Dark Souls 3. That's the trilogy complete. And then Trine, Uncharted, Don't Starve Together. PS4, we've seen those come up a lot on the trophy list. Subnautica. This is a game that I picked up recently. I don't know what to expect with this, but it looks pretty good. And if it's survival, I like that. I like that's underwater. But I got this and I got the sequel, Below Zero, I think it's called, on the PS5. So I didn't realize there was a PS5 version for this because I think I bought the PS4 version, but that's good to know. Then we've got Detroit Become Human, Farming Simulator 19, and then look at this. Look at this. Look at this amazing Resident Evil session. So 7th October 2022, our dude platinumed Resident Evil 1, 2 remake twice, 3 remake twice, and 5. Very, very nicely coordinated. So you took 6 years and 3 days Resident Evil 1. I don't blame you. This is a tricky ass game to get used to. The fixed camera angles. One thing I will say, having got the platinum myself, if you're put off by the fixed camera and tank controls, you do get used to it. It's one of those things. It's like jumping into a cold swimming pool, I guess. I don't think that's a good analogy, but you just, once you do it, it's a bit of, pain and discomfort, but you do get used to it. So I would tell people who are fans of the series and used to the modern remakes, try this. It's a real classic. It's a really good game. Really good game. Yeah. Resident Evil 2 is just an absolute masterpiece. I thought this is a great game. Possibly the best pure survival horror game. I've got the PS5 Platinum. I am going to go back and do the PS4. I'm kind of savoring these. I've got this to do. I've got Resident Evil 3 to do as well on the PS4. I'm kind of savoring them. Maybe for Halloween or something. But done in 3 weeks, 1 day. And then you did the PS4 one in 2 weeks. 3 did in 5 days, 6 hours. Nice, once you know more about the game. This is one I've got to get to as well. In terms of the ones I've got to do next, it's 0, 5, 6, and then Revelations. So I keep putting this off. I don't know. I really want to do this, especially for the story, but the way the game looks just puts me off. I don't like the look, the color of it, and I don't like the controls because this is going to sound a bit possibly stupid, but in Resident Evil 5, you can't move and shoot. You stand still. But it's a third person over the shoulder game, so it looks as if you could do that, but you can't. It's just a bit annoying, and I'm not entirely confident they're going to remake it. So I will have to eventually get down to doing this. So if anyone's up for some co-op Resident Evil 5, let me know. Riders Republic on the PS5, done over 9 months, 5 days, 3.44% rarity, very nice. This is a game that I've owned for a long time. I think I got this on a really good deal off the PS Store, and even though I'm not into Souls-like games or any of that, it just really appealed to me. It's quite short as well. You have to do 2 playthroughs. Yeah, I'd love to know in the comments from As for yourself or anyone else who's platinumed it, how hard this is, and if a Souls-like virgin can play it like myself, because I'm just not into those games. I'm not good at them at all, but this one does appeal to me. I do want to eventually give it a shot. I looked this up. I think it's pronounced Ruby. I hope it is. Otherwise, I'm just embarrassing myself. We got Fade to Silence. Don't see this very often on the trophy list reviews. This is, yeah, nice. Nice, good work. World War Z. Yeah, I know a few people who play this game. 7 out of 10, 150 hours. As you can see, it's a big grind. Multiplayer as well. So it is also one on my list. I've been talking to some people about it recently, so it's definitely on my list. Then we get back to October. I just want to check one thing. Yeah, okay. So in the same month that you did all those Resident Evils, you've gone back. I like this. This is great. Sorry, guys. Resident Evil 6, done in 4 weeks, 3 hours. Same month as the other ones. Nice. Yeah, this is one that eventually I have to get round to. There's obviously a lot of DLC because you've platinumed it and it's only 58%. And then we've got Resident Evil 0, which I can't believe you did so quick. 3 days, 3 hours. There's a lot of playthroughs in this. Again, one I just need to knuckle down and do this. Rocket League, very popular multiplayer game. Nice. Chipped away at 4 years, just under 5 years. Then we got Heavenly Bodies, done in a week. And then back to From Software, the big one, Elden Ring on the PS4, done in a week and 2 days. Very, very impressive. And then back to Mortal Shell, done again on the PS4. Nice, you must really like the game. Think highly of it. Moving out on the PS4. Yeah, I think this is one that I do eventually want to try. A bit of co-op, do this. Then we've got a few games that we actually share. In fact, we got 4 in a row here. Plague Tale Innocence, good game. Yeah, good game. I do want to do the sequel. It's on PS Plus Extra right now. This is a good game. Good bit of story, good mix of gameplay. It's nice. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, my first ever Resident Evil Platinum, my first ever Resident Evil game. This game gets under your skin. It's scary, but it's just very creepy. This really gets under your skin, and got the 100% as well. So well done on that. Callisto Protocol on the PS5, I don't know if it's underrated or underappreciated game. This is a good game. Yeah, I don't think it gets the love it deserves. I can't really think of a game like it. It's 10 in terms of it's literally 10 to 12 hours, and it's like a AAA experience. Very good, a bit too short, but not that short. Like it's kind of like the right length, just about, and you get a good platinum out of it, good experience. There aren't many games like that in that kind of hour mark. But yeah, 1 day, 8 hours, you can literally do this in a day. I did my first one in like a 24-hour period. It's a good game. Speaking of good games, this is an absolute banger, and I'm astonished that you did this in 2 days. Yeah, I didn't notice that when I was researching your list. I didn't notice that 1 day and 22 hours to do Resident Evil Village is kind of nuts, because you have to do a playthrough on the hardest difficulty. You have to do knife only speed run. if you're nuts and the greatest gamer of all time, you could combine those things, but I don't think they're physically possible. So yeah, you must have done 2 or 3 playthroughs in 2 days and done the mercenaries mode. That's kind of nuts. That's, yeah, wow. You must have really liked this game to just bang it out that quickly. Nice. Very nice. Remnant from the Ashes, chipped away at. Good to see. Hades on the PS5, nice. Very popular game. A lot of people love that. And then they've got the sequel to A Plague Tale, Requiem. Done in 4 days, 3 hours. I think I've said this before. I do want to play this for sure. I think platinum wise, it throws me off a little bit because it's just got that annoying thing where you have to get points for. Basically, the game judges how you go through encounters, and there's 3 gauges. It's like combat, stealth, or in the middle. So then you've got to go through your encounters being, say, stealth until you max out stealth. Then going forward, you go through and be very violent until you max that out. Then you go through and do 50-50. It's just something that seems like you've got to keep an eye on, but I'm not going to let it put me off. I will get to this game for sure. House Flipper on the PS4. Nice little cheeky short platinum in between the intense ones. I like that. Ghostwire Tokyo. Yeah, I thought about this, but yeah, I think my friend Score Addict told me there's an insane amount of collectibles, so yeah, I don't know about that. Dead Island 2, nice. I might one day get around to this. And then we got Sifu done in a day and 5 hours, very, very quick. And then we come on to the greatest game of all time, Resident Evil 4 Remake on the PS5. 1 week, 5 days, very nice. I would say if you have the opportunity, I would say I'd highly recommend getting the DLC. Asfa, it's worth getting the DLC and doing the 100% because the DLC is called, as you know, probably Separate Ways, and it's so much fun. It's the best DLC I've ever played. It really adds a new dimension to the story. But yeah, this is a great platinum. I love seeing this on people's list. I just love seeing this in general. Great game, absolute masterpiece. Wolong Fallen Dynasty, nice. I'm pretty sure I picked this up recently. I think I did. I think I picked this one up secondhand recently. It's one that I want to try out. You did it pretty quick as well. 6 days, 7 hours. Then we've got The Last of Us 1 remake on the PS5 classic. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard PS5 version. I need to do this. I've only done the PS4, so I do need to do the PS5 version again. Power Wash Simulator is a popular one. You guys are loving this Power Wash game. And then we got Stories, The Path of Destinies on the PS4. And then we got Resident Evil 4 again, but it's the PS4 Platinum, which I still have to do. Yeah, 2.5 days. Pretty good. That is quite impressive. Love to know how many playthroughs you did for that. Then we got Dead Space Remake. Chipped away at. It's a really great remake, really fantastic. Really wish they'd just carry on and make 2 or 3, or just make a new one. I don't know. Callisto Protocol done on the PS4. I did this twice as well. Lies of P, another Souls-like game and a very good game from what I've heard. Very nice. Done again in a week. And you don't hang around with your Souls games. You just get them done really quick. It's mad. Spider-Man 2 on the PS5. And then we've got Black Desert PS4, 550 hours, pure grind. Only rated 2 out of 10, but that should be higher. If you're playing that many hours to get platinum, that should be higher in my opinion. Oops, excuse me. Then we got Avatar The Last Airbender Quest for Balance. I very rarely see this on our trophy list reviews. I do see this coming up more and more. Killing Floor 2. Another banger. Done in 6 years, 6 months. Then on to your second COD Platinum, I believe. Black Ops 4. 7 out of 10. 150 hours. Black Ops Platinums are very satisfying. I only have one, but the amount of work and hours you put into them, they're very satisfying. I highly recommend everyone try and get a Black Ops Platinum. I enjoyed mine this year. Persona 5, 140 hours chipped away at 4 years, 3 weeks. A lot of these are being chipped away at over time, which I really like. So I presume you played the game the first time round to enjoy yourself, and you came back and fancied getting the platinum. Yeah, these are two games that stood out as well when I was searching your trophy list, because they're platinums I really want. So we've got from Ubisoft, we've got Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, and then we've got the sequel Ghost Recon Breakpoint. As you guys know, I quite like Ubisoft games, and I do like their Tom Clancy series. I love the Divisions, and I do want to do these. Breakpoint, annoyingly, has got multiplayer trophies. I don't think Wildlands does. I was looking at the trophy list recently. It's got a few co-op trophies, but yeah, these are two games I would love to have, to be honest. I kind of started this and then fell away at it, but I need to kind of get back into it. Co-op classic here, It Takes Two, very nice. And then Resident Evil Code Veronica X, done in 6 days. This is a difficult platinum. I'm not even sure it's one I'm going to attempt. I'm really, really banking on Capcom remaking this game. I really hope they do. I think it has to happen. If they were just to remake one game only forever, it'd be this one I'd pick from Resident Evil. It Takes Two again on the PS4. I did the same thing. I did it twice. And then, as some of you may know, I consider this a very underrated platinum. Returnal, PS5, 6 out of 10, 60 hours. A very unique, distinct game, very well made. I really, really like the design, the music, the sound, everything. It's just very well put together. But I personally think it's a very hard platinum. I haven't got past the first boss yet, but yeah, it's a game I do chip into now and again just to play, like to do a run, as you say. But yeah, well done on that. Then we've got Terraria, 8 out of 10, 200 hours, just absolute monster of a grind. High difficulty as well, very well done on that. Then we've got Assassin's Creed Mirage. Yeah, very nice, super quick. This took me a couple of weeks, but it is one of the shorter ones. But yeah, I quite enjoyed this. I now have 2 Assassin's Creed Platinums, and I'm kind of considering doing a few more. I'm kind of getting into it a bit more. But yeah, this was a good one. Good entry-level Assassin's Creed Platinum, by the way, for any of you who haven't played any of the Assassin's Creed games. This is a good standalone game to play. 20, 25 hours, straightforward. Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight, nice to go with your other Persona 5 Platinum. Destroy All Humans remake, nice on the PS4. Aliens Dark Descent on the PS5. Then we got a grindy collectathon, Hogwarts Legacy. I am a huge Harry Potter fan. Read the book, watched the films, love it, but I still have not played this game properly. I've just like done a prologue, but it's the collectibles that really put me off. But it's the time is coming. Time is coming. I need to do this one. And then we've got the Evil Within 2. Nice. 8 out of 10, 45 hours. Super hard platinum. Super hard survival horror game. Yeah. One eventually I'd like to get around to. Then we got Sifu again on the PS4. Nice. Payday 3 on the PS5. Absolute classic. PlayStation Platinum Classic. God of War 2018. Done over 4.5 years. Endling Extinction is Forever. I always get this one mixed up with Spirit of the North. But I think this is one that's also on my list as well. Then we got Cult of the Lamb, nice, on the PS4. Evil West, PS5. Yeah, I couldn't get into this one, but it's good. Resident Evil Village done on the PS4. Took your time with this one compared to the PS5 one that you got. And then look at this, Fortnite. You don't see this one often on the trophy list. Fortnite, 999 hours, like infinite practically. Yeah, 2 years. It's nuts. 0.37%. Crazy. Last of Us remastered, nice. Went through the multiplayer grind. Played the game on survivor mode. Hardest difficulty, very good. Stellar Blade on the PS5. This is one that I have on my list to do, which I look forward to. And then we got Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey. I think this is a game I did look into, but Need for Speed Heat, nice. And got a racing game in there as well. I think this was on PS Plus once, and I played it for like 15 minutes and popped a bronze trophy. It's so annoying. It's one of those annoying games that just sits there at 1% just because I tried it out for 10 minutes. But well done on getting this. Resident Evil Resistance. This is one that you don't see very often. So yeah, well done on getting this. 8 out of 10, 40 hours. Done very quickly. Very quickly, yeah. Well done on getting that, mate. Lords of the Fallen, nice. On the PS5, this was the sequel that came out. Back to Dark Descent again on the PS4. 7 Days to Die on the PS4. 5 out of 10, 50 hours, chipped away at. Alone in the Dark, 2 days, 22 hours. Yeah, I started this, but I don't know why I just gave up on it. I started it, but I need to get back to this one. Good little survival horror game. I do need to get back to that. Then we've got First Class Troubled, back to back, PS4 and PS5. The First Descendant. I did not know about this game until I looked at your trophy list, and I didn't realize it's a free-to-play like looter shooter. So thank you for this, because I've added it to my list. It's something I'm going to look into when I watch some reviews, and if it's co-op and stuff. I think it is definitely co-op, so yeah, this could be one to do eventually. And then we've got Generation Zero, an ultra rare platinum, and a game that I barely see on people's trophy list, but it's a first person shooter set in, I think, Sweden. And you take on like robots in a post apocalyptic setting. I can't tell if it's ultra rare because it's hard. It's apparently not hard, or it's just people don't know much about it. But yeah, it comes on sale now and again on the PS Store. Then we've got Among Us back to back. Moving Out 2 on the PS4, nice. Plate Up, I presume this is like Overcooked, I guess. House Flipper 2. Then we got a Vita Platinum in there as well. I love this. It should take you an hour to get the Platinum. Took you a month, 16 hours. Took your time with this one. Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, nice. 2 Harry Potter related Platinums on your list. Astro Bot, absolute banger of a game. 15 hours, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I think it's longer than that. There's a lot of levels. There's like 80 or 90 levels. It's crazy. I think it's like 20, 25 hours. And it's a 3 out of 10 until you get to the final level. And the final level is like a 4 or 5 out of 10. Just very annoying. Really, you really have to earn your platinum on that level. And then Helldivers 2, I'm very jealous of this. I've got this and hope to squad up and get this platinum some point this year. I really want to play this game. Kind of wish I jumped on it when it first came out. I just didn't know anything about it, and I was probably playing other stuff. But yeah, nice. Back for Blood on the PS4. Look at that. 9 out of 10, 100 hours. Ultra rare. Very nice. And we got Remnant 2. And then Stardew Valley, another big platinum. And then an absolute classic Silent Hill 2 remake on the PS5. Great game. If you guys haven't played that, I highly recommend it. It's very, very good game. I was very surprised. Inscription on the PS4. And then Neo. Nice. 5 out of 10, 80 hours. And then Black Myth Wukong, done in a week and a day. Pretty good. I've heard it's quite hard. It looks like a great game. Yeah, well done on doing that. Good old Minecraft on the PS4. And then, Marvel Rivals. Nice. I think this is the first time on the trophy list reviews we've had Marvel Rivals. Very nice. Done in a month and a week. Good to see. Phasmophobia as well. That's on my wish list. Minecraft again on the PS5. Rise of the Ronin. I've got this and got to get around to it. But there's only so many like feudal Japan games I can play close together because I did like 65 hours in Assassin's Creed Shadows and got Ghost of Yotei coming up in October. So I'm not sure when I'll fit this one in, but I do want to play it. Definitely want to play this one. It looks really good. Then we got Celeste on the PS4. Plants vs. Zombies on the Vita. Nice. Nice. Don't see that one often. Salt and Sacrifice on the PS4. Good game. Diablo 4. Nice. On the PS5. Dying Light 2. Stay Human. I did not realize this is an ultra rare. I did not realize that. I know it's got one very painful, grindy trophy regarding steps or how long you walk or how many steps you take. Yeah. But it's a pain in the back. And then up to date, we've got Dauntless on the PS5 and Plate Up again on the PS4. So that concludes the trophy list. Let's have a look at the milestones. So first trophy, Together in the Light, Dead Island. First platinum was, of course, Legend of Korra. 1000th trophy, Making Moves, GTA 5, nice. Don't Starve was the 1500th. 10th platinum was Wildlands, nice. Oh, so you must have done DLC, which is why it came up so late in your list. Okay. 3000th trophy, Psychic Occupation, lol, nice. 20th platinum, Crash Bandicoot Warped, nice. 30th platinum was Bloodborne. 40th was Hollow Knight. 50th platinum, Invisible Ink, nice, very good. I think it's the first time that game's on our trophy list reviews. Then Resident Evil 6 was 75th. Margit the Fell Omen, 6000th trophy. 100th platinum, Dedicated, perfect. That's exactly what you are. Dedicated to trophy hunting. Spider-Man 200th platinum, very nice. 125th platinum, Stellar Blade. And then 9000th trophy was Alpha Set by Porg. 150th platinum was Silent Hill 2. Nice, good choice. 10,000th trophy was Quest Marker. Nice. So there we have it, guys. I really enjoyed that trophy list. There's a lot of games in there that I want to get myself. I really like the Resident Evil series. Very nice to see. Obviously, loads of Souls-like and From Software games. And the 2 Ghost Recon games, they've kind of inspired me again to kind of put those on my list and crack on with those. So yeah, I really liked this trophy list a lot. Thank you so much for submitting it. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this amazing trophy list. Show Asphalt some love. And yeah, I'll see you soon on another video. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. And yeah, please remember to check out our podcast channel, please. We'd really appreciate it. And see you soon on the next video. Take care.